Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by again today guys, we'll be making authentic buka stew, diaspora version of buka stew. And guess what guys, I bought awarawa tomato. I went to Afro shop today and the first thing I saw was awarawa tomato, and I said to my hubby, I'm buying this. And hubby was like, why are you buying this? Why can't you go for fresh tomato? And I told him I want to use this to prepare one yori buka stew. And another thing that caught my attention when I saw the awarawa tomato was Flo Chinyere of All Nigerian Recipe, because she prepared this awarawa tomato stew, that's buka stew, when she traveled back home. So I'll be checking her channel out to see how to prepare it, but I'll be preparing diaspora version of it because I might not have all the necessary ingredients she used in preparing hers, like shombo, tatashi, mackerel fish. Yeah, I know I can get mackerel fish here, but at the meantime I don't have mackerel fish and I want to make do with what I have. I have salmon fish which I will be using, but I'll be leaving her link in my description box, so feel free to check it out, because the way she explains things, her erotic voice, the scientific formula she uses to explain her method of cooking, guys, you will enjoy watching her. So I don't need to talk much. When you go there, you will see things by yourself. Remember, her link will be in my description box below. So this recipe was inspired by her. So if you want to prepare buka stew but you don't have awarawa tomato, remember to check her channel out, because she explained how you can turn your fresh tomato to awarawa tomato if you want to use it to prepare buka stew. So enough of talking guys, let me show you the chairman of the occasion, so we dive into the video. So this is the tomato. You see that I even bought it cheap at 50%. So guys, I go ahead and wash it, then I'll be right back. So guys, I'm done washing the tomato and I'll be blending it with this onion. So here are other things I'll be using to prepare this recipe. My hard chicken. I have my pork meat because I don't have the cow skin, so I'll be using this in place of the cow skin. I also have my liver, which I'll be using in place of the roundabout, because over here you can't get roundabout. And here is my fish. This is my salmon fish. No, this is not salmon fish, this is trout. Then I'll be using my egg. It's optional guys. Here I have my strips, my intestine, and here is my diced onion. Here are my peppers. I have habanero pepper, chili pepper, and sweet paprika. I've already taken out the seeds of the pepper because I don't want this chili pepper to make the stew to be very hot. And I also took out the seed of the sweet paprika. I'll be using this in place of the shombo. Here is my thyme, my curry powder, my oil, and here is my chicken stock and my nut cube. I also be using rosemary, and over here is my tomato puree. I will also be adding nutmeg. Here is my salt. Here is my bay leaf, and over here is my ginger garlic paste that I made. The link will be in my description box. Then here is my spring onion, which I will be adding. Is optional. So let's get right into cooking. I'll be adding my hard chicken inside my pressure pot. Then I follow it up with the towel, that's the strips. Both of them have the same cooking time with my pressure pot. So I'll be adding water to it to the level of the meat. Then after that, I will add some diced onion to it. I will also add in the chicken seasoning. Then I follow it up with my knorr cube. You can use any seasoning cube or bouillon of your choice. Then once I'm done adding it, I will add some salt to taste. I will be adding some rosemary to it as well. Then after that, I will add some thyme to it. Now I follow it up with my curry powder. Then after that, I will cover my pressure pot and start cooking this for 20 to 25 minutes or till the meat is tender, but I normally cook mine for 25 minutes. So over here, I'll be cooking my fish. I add some water to it and I follow it up with some salt. You can go ahead and use seasoning cube to season your fish, but I'll be using only salt. And after that, I'll be adding some thyme to it. Then I will cover it and cook for 10 minutes. Now I will go on and start blending my tomatoes and my pepper. I'll be starting off with the tomato and the onion. And I will blend this without adding any water. So now I'll be blending my pepper. The pepper was a bit hard to blend without water, so I used my spatula to push it down. Now my fish is ready. I'll be taking it out and I will still use the fish stock to cook my liver. Here is the fish. I will go on and start frying the fish. So I'll be moving my meat to the other side. Inside here, I'll be adding my vegetable oil. Once the oil is hot, I will throw in some onion to give it onion flavor. Then I'll start adding my fish one after the other. Guys, I can't remember the last time I fried fish in this house, but because of this recipe, I must fry this fish. So moving on, I'll be adding the other meat inside my pressure pot. That's the pork I'll be using. And I will push it down. Then I will cover my pot and cook this for at least 20 minutes. Now my fish is ready. I will start taking it out. Please, if you are still watching up to this extent, remember to thumb up this video. So I will clear my oil. And inside my fish stock, I'll be adding my liver and I'll use it to cook this for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes is ready. And my meat is also ready. So I'll be taking out the pork and the chicken and I will grill it in my oven. So guys, I appreciate you for watching this video. For my old and new subscribers, thank you so much. And here is my tomato. I put it inside the sieve to drain out the water from it because the water was much. I couldn't wait for the water to finish draining. I just want to finish cooking this stew because I can't wait to eat rice. So I'll be throwing out the water now. And I will transfer the tomato back inside the pot. And now I'll be adding my pepper blend to it. Then I will give it a stir to mix it properly before I start cooking it. Because once I start cooking it, I will not stir it again. Otherwise, it will start burning. So this is it after 45 minutes. And I also cook this on a low heat. So let's start making the stew. First of all, I will add in some vegetable oil inside my pot. Then I follow it up with the oil that I used in frying my fish. So I will add in my onion and my bay leaf. And I will allow this to fry for a minute. Then I will add my tomato. And after that, the next thing I will be adding is my tomato puree. Then I will mix this very well and allow it to fry for at least 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, I will start introducing other spice, but first of all, I give it a stir to make sure it's not burning. So the first thing I will be adding is my ginger garlic paste. So if you want to know how I prepared this ginger garlic paste and store it, please check the link in my description box. I added my thyme, my rosemary, and I follow it up with my curry powder. I will go ahead and grate in half of this nutmeg. Stir to make sure that your stew is not burning. Guys, you need to be here to perceive the aroma that is coming out from this stew. The aroma has enveloped the whole place. So the next thing I will be adding is the liver. Then I follow it up with the strips and the stock from it. Then I will give it a stir. I will start introducing my chicken and my pork one after the other. Guys, you can use any meat of your choice, okay? And I will throw in my fish as well. Now I will be adding the egg, which is optional. You don't need to add egg to yours if you don't want to. So I give it a stir. Guys, if you are still watching up to this extent, remember to subscribe, turn on your bell to all so that you will be getting notification whenever I upload a new video. And I appreciate you all for watching. Remember to thumb up this video as well and share out this video to your family, your friends and your colleagues. So I'll be testing for salt. I'll be adding a little bit of salt to it again. Then after that, I will stir it to mix everything properly. Right now, the stew is almost ready, but I will cover it and cook this for more 10 minutes so that everything will cook very well. Then after that, I will introduce my spring onion, which is very optional. If you don't have spring onion, you can use any onion you have, or you can skip this step. Guys, please start boiling your rice. If you want to eat this with yam, start boiling your yam. So the stew is ready after a minute because I left it to cook for another minute when I added my onion. So now I'll be stirring it for the last time and I will dish it out. So guys, here comes the end of today's video. Hope you enjoy watching me cook this authentic Buka stew. This is party stew, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for always coming back to watch my video. So bye and see you in my next one. Kadibazian.